gentlemen,
it's about that time.
Sports. Rap.
Come on. Then it goes a little something like this.
Everything sports culture.
Rap.
Sports, sounds, and sneakers.
And boom goes the gun.
And now,
Sports Rap
Live with Adam Rapp, Andrew Martinez, and DJ Guns.
And hot.
We interrupt the break to bring you the only Trill Sports Talk program on the airwaves, and you are listening to Sports Rap Live from Junction Bar and Grill in the shadow of downtown Houston, Texas, where they have the best bar food in H-Town, most beautiful wait staff, coldest drinks around, and of course 42 screens of live sports action. All the sports action that you can handle. And we want to welcome you guys to Sports Rap Live. We are here. Of course, it is 7:18 p.m. on Thursday. We have bonus time tonight. We're going to take you guys all the way to 10 o'clock. As Andrew spits out his gum. He's over here rapidly working on all the March Madness, up-to-date information that you can handle.
Penetrating!
Yes. Oh, he is penetrating.
Guns, give us some more of those Gus Johnson touches you got over
Let's
there.
it go!
Yeah, we got it ready.
Yeah, it is ready. We're going to tell you who's already in, who's trying to punch their ticket, what's going on with the big conference tournaments and those mid-majors, definitely right off the bat. But if you guys want to get in on any of the action tonight, you can do so by calling the Ghost Pepper hotline, and that's 713-212-5790 as we take you around the world of sports, sounds, and sneakers. And as always, it is brought to you by Diamond Supply Co. and DiamondSupplyCo.com, where the brand new Spring 2 line is available now. And they've got some incredible pieces. They've got some golf pieces. Some definitely.
Get your Tiger Woods on.
Absolutely. It is golf season.
He shot a 62. A 62.
He did.
On Sunday.
He also opened up at Doral today. And I think he's in 26th place. He shot even par.
Yeah, well, no one gets cut in that. It's a WGC event. It's I think the Cadillac Championship. And so he'll probably be in contention all the way up through Sunday.
I hope so.
He has dominated that course before. That's one where he's historically, I think through like 2007 to 2010, he won it maybe every year.
Can we finally say that Tiger is the best damn thing that ever happened to the PGA?
I think that's been known. Isn't that kind of known?
Yeah.
Even through the controversy,
that's what I'm
people were talking about golf.
People were still clapping for Tiger Woods on 18
He's
on
the Yankees
Sunday.
of golf. It's love him, hate him. You know about him.
I was going to say the only thing besides him that got me interested in watching golf was Payne Stewart and what he was going to wear.
Yeah,
that was basically it. It was him and Tiger. And then once Payne,
and it shows
unfortunately passed away, it was all about Tiger.
And it shows in the ratings. You look at the ratings on Sundays, just Sundays from golf tournaments on CBS and NBC. The ratings are through the roof when he's playing, and it's for a reason. People want to watch dominance. They want to watch great players.
But you remember when Tiger was Rory's age and he really started his dominance, all the old guys were quivering in their boots?
We had to rename a championship after him, Adam. It was the Tiger Slam. The Tiger Slam. No one even had that before.
Andrew, here's the thing, though, and it's funny we jumped right into golf because it is March, it is springtime, the Masters around the corner.
Shell Houston Open will be here.
Sports Talk 790 will be out at the Shell Houston Open all week long, all your favorite personalities, so we're looking forward to that. That was just announced. But now Tiger's the old guy, and here's the young buck that we can't really
This is sort of like it, but it sort of feels like the Jordan 4.5 when he came back with the 45, and you're like, we don't know what happened or why you left, but you're back now, and we just want you to be the way you were before.
And what did he do?
He came back and he started kicking butt and taking names.
3 more.
Yeah.
3 more. So
obviously different circumstances,
right?
But came back and wanted some more,
We'll definitely follow Tiger all season. It's a story that we can all discuss.
All I'm going to say is, Tiger, go party. Go do what you do.
Yeah.
You don't got the ball and chain anymore. Have fun. You're going to start winning some stuff. I think he's starting to do that.
That's why he was winning in the first place.
I'm just saying.
Remember back in the day you had those Charlie Sheen hotkeys?
Yeah.
That was the thing to have back then. We don't even need that anymore.
Nope.
All right, well, hey, we're basketball heavy as always this time of the year. We're going to march right into the madness that is the Martinez Report. and you guys can hear every single game on Sports Talk 790. It's got us scoreboard watching now, Andrew, to see if we're even going to be on the air.
I know. We're watching these U of H and A&M games to see if we're going to be on the air. I've been trying to get my little look in at work or going somewhere where I know they have some games on. Trying to watch the UConn.
Are you right under the nose of the boss now?
I'm close.
We're heading right into bracket season.
All I know is I need to start getting the flu. I need to start getting some sort of sickness so I can call and sneak out of work on Thursday.
You can get that wimpy mono. You can get that.
Yeah.
You can get that wimpy one.
Well, then he's a hero around the office because everybody's like, "Yo, who was Gons making out with, man? You got mono, damn."
No. Oh no, not me.
No, not you. You're not getting mono.
No.
You're out there working, busting up a sweat.
There you go.
A real working man.
All day, every day.
Gets here for showtime.
All day, every day.
Yeah, the hardest working man in show business.
On my day of my birthday.
DJ Gons, man. On your birthday. Happy birthday, DJ Gons.
Happy birthday,
We're
Gons.
just jumping right into it, man. There's so much to talk about, G. We have such a
special
golf
guest.
is supreme right now.
Big special guest.
Left and right. Here at Junction, on the phone. I mean, if you want to get in now, you better call in at 713-212-5790 because the phones are going to light up later on just to get on with some of our special guests. But, Andrew, we're going to head all the way to the Final Four in New Orleans. We got our tickets booked.
Before we get there, though, everyone needs to go to Sports 790 and get on that bracket challenge. I'm on there. I know you're on there. I know some of our other Rapp packets on there.
Kadoma's on.
I'm telling you right now, I'm taking it. I'm laying it out there. I'm going to win it.
The whole thing.
I'm winning it. I'm winning the whole thing.
Calling his shot before selection.
I'm winning it.
Before selection Sunday even happened?
Dang.
Yes, I'm going to win it.
What color pool table do you want?
I'm thinking maybe I want those clear ones with the skulls inside.
Like Mystery Men?
Yeah, no, I don't want it like that
good?
Christian Dior or that Christian Auditor like
Ed Hardy?
Ed Hardy stuff. No, I don't want it cheesy with those kind of skull and crossbones.
Your man card would be revoked right here live on air if you went Ed Hardy.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something maybe clean and classy, maybe black with like, some nice iridescent,
Okay. Black lights? You going black lights?
Maybe.
Ladies, if you haven't seen Andrew Martinez's crib without the black lights, wait till the velvet posters go up on the wall. I can't wait for that.
I'm telling you, I'm calling my shot. And y'all need to get on that, though, and try and get on the bracket and see if y'all can beat me.
Sports790.com.
And they could join the Rapp Pack group, too.
That would be great, because then we could all challenge each other. If you guys haven't signed up yet, Jay Nature said he's going mascots.
Of course he's going mascots like a secretary.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. They usually win.
I know.
Props to Jay Nature. Hey, if you get the pool table, we're coming to your crib. You're making cheesecake.
I'm gonna be doing the Ken Palm stats. He's gonna be picking. Oh, I like Mustangs more than I like, Falcons, and he's gonna beat me.
Right on. Well, hey, Selection Sunday is this Sunday, March 11th. The SRL crew is going to be broadcasting out at Dave & Buster's on I-10 in the Marquis Center for the unveiling of this year's NCAA bracket. Go to sports790.com. Challenge not just us, all your favorite 790 personalities, and come out there this Sunday to fill out your bracket. We're going to have the big board ready for you guys. Andrew, we're going to have a board for you to fill in as we have selections.
like when the president goes on there and he's like, well, I think I'm going to have this team. I like the way North Carolina's playing.
Yes, absolutely. We will fill out that first round, second round action, and take you all the way through March Madness until we get to New Orleans, where we'll be broadcasting live Sunday night from Bourbon Street, doing Sports Rap Live up big, and we will tell you who the winner will be with our college basketball expert, Andrew Martinez, right here. Man, you know what? We're going to get into some baseball, Andrew. We're getting close to our NL Central Astros preview.
We are. We're going to do the NL West tonight, talk about that. They, formerly had the reigning champs in the Giants. We had a new division winner last year. We'll get into all that, and then our next show, we'll be doing the NL Central like you were just talking about and getting into the Astros.
Absolutely, and you are going to follow the Astros closely this season. You're going to bring us some great stories, some insight into the guys, this young squad now. Really, we're waiting on Carlos Lee to finish up this contract this year and free up some more money and see what this new regime is going to do.
And I'm probably sure there's going to be more trades on the horizon to try and get rid of Brett Myers and also try and move Wandy. Not because we don't want him, but because we need to have a new youth movement. So it'll be interesting to see where we're going with that team. I had my first fantasy baseball auction last night, my first draft of the whole season last night. Got to do that with some people from Yahoo. Scott Pianowski, he runs things over there, and a few other insiders.
Let me ask the listeners out there, if you guys are into fantasy baseball, hit us up on Twitter at SportsRapLive. That's Rap with 2 P's. Of course, just like the website, sportsraplive.com. hit us up and tell us if you're into fantasy baseball, because Andrew Martinez would miss one of his own teammates' birthday parties to get in that fantasy draft.
He's trying to kick ass. That's what he's trying to do.
Exactly. Stay on top of the game.
Exactly. You
almost missed your own birthday party, Guns.
I know, dude.
Out there hustling, man. Hustling.
Yep.
Throwing those Budweisers and Bud Lights. And, of course, all our good friends over there at the Clear Channel station.
Bud Light Studios,
man. So
you
you're
go.
out there, hey, helping the cause there. Well, Andrew, we're going to keep our eye on the diamond. We'll look into that later on. But just because it's March, that does not mean we won't make a 40-yard dash to NFL news as the Texans take care of their own and the Colts let one of their own go this week. Pretty much on the same day as the deadline for roster bonuses officially went into effect today. Yes, Peyton Manning is available, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the open market.
He can be on your team if you got the money.
Or your team.
Yeah, if you got the money.
Absolutely. You're looking at 3 years. You're going to have 3 years to work with Peyton Manning, healthy or not. And you better hope that if he's not healthy, he ends up coaching for your squad. So you might not just be signing him as the quarterback on the field, but the guy that's going to coach your offense going forward.
Just pray that he doesn't end up in your division. We've seen him for We've seen him for a good decade, Adam. We don't want to see him anymore unless he's on our team.
Yeah, well, hey, one guy that is on our team for the next 5 years is the Texans' own Arian Foster. Namaste. And he shared the spotlight with Peyton yesterday and was very emotional himself. Thank you, Gons. Round of applause. The Texans signed him to a 5-year deal that will pay him more through the first game of the upcoming season than he made all of last year. So congrats to Arian, his family, the Texans for taking care of one of their own good guys.
He deserved it, man.
Man, not only in the NFL, but this guy is a good guy, all-around guy. He's a real person, and his humbleness and hard work has paid off, and his hunger for success has now set him up for the next 5 years with a great franchise. Whether they go out and get Peyton Manning or they keep Matt Schaub or not, is going to be set up for success.
I was going to say, he's so real, he let you see the inside of his leg.
Yeah. He will tweet that out. He will tweet an MRI out of his knee.
That's keeping it real.
That's deep. I cannot wait to talk to Arian Foster because he's one of my favorite people in sports. And I'm not talking locally, I'm talking about in sports general because the dude...
He gets it.
Yeah,
like, you talk about people who get it, he gets it. He gets the whole big picture of what he's trying to accomplish.
Not to mention, he dominated the high school in my old neighborhood when the Rapp family lived in San Diego. He destroyed Claremont High School at the top of the hill there in San Diego at Mission Bay High School. And that really launched him as a running back into the next phase of his life, which is now paying off for him. So excited to get Arian on later on in the show. And we have to thank our executive producer, Bun B, who's in the building for setting that up. And I know Bun's going to have some great questions for Arian as well when we get him on the line. But if you guys don't catch us live on Sports Talk 790 and iHeartRadio, you can always do so by going to sportsraplive.com. That's Rap with 2 P's. And see our brand new, shiny, beautiful podcast from the greatest visual sports team right here in Houston. Not only do they do sports talk, but they do weddings, they do parties, they do videos for the hottest talent in Houston, and that is amphouston.net. And they are here in the building tonight with their beautiful cameras here. Want to send a shout out to them. Hit them up at amphouston.net. Man, you know what, Andrew? It's time to get into the madness.
Let's do it.
All right, well, let's get it right. First and foremost, now we got more people filling up the lounge here at Junction Bar and Grill. Welcome to 7:30 here on Sports Rap Live. Yes, it is bonus time. If you listen to Charlie Palillo and you're still tuned in right now, you got a little taste of the brick, but this is what you can get a taste of every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m. right here on Sports Rap Live. Thank you to Brian Erickson, our program director, for giving us some bonus time tonight.
Yep.
Absolutely. We're happy to fill in. Thank you, Gus Johnson. But you go to sports790.com. You fill out your bracket. Everybody here tonight, get on your iPhone, get on your smartphone, get on your pad, I don't care what it is, and fill it out. Join the bracket and then come join us at Dave & Buster's on Sunday. Andrew, let's get right to it. I see ACC there up on the screen. Let's talk about some ACC tournament.
We're going to run through the BCS conferences right now. So right off the bat, the ACC tournament, we got that starting up. Nice. What do you got on that?
Nice.
Yeah, today we had Maryland versus Wake. They beat them. So now they're going to play North Carolina, and North Carolina is the #1 seed. And we need to remember that North Carolina, them or Duke, whoever wins this conference tournament, probably going to be a #1 seed not overall, but a #1 seed in the bracket. So that's big time. The teams that probably need to do some work here to maybe sneak in the back door. Virginia Tech is really not there. They pretty much need to make the finals or win it even to get in. Same thing goes for Miami. They're really on the borderline. I think NC State, who's a 5 seed, they're pretty much out. I pretty much see Florida State could surprise. They could jump up. They finished 3rd.
Sure.
So they've been a really good defensive team in the past. I wouldn't be shocked to see them, go pretty far.
Well, how many teams do you see coming out of the ACC?
Right off the bat, probably 3 that are very strong. Well, 4. You have, North Carolina, Duke, Virginia, Florida State. Other than that, you got to make the championship or win it. I mean, it's that close.
Okay. I thought Florida State had a pretty decent resume.
They do. They're safely in.
Okay.
It's those 4. They're pretty safely in. After that, it's who knows. The Big East tournament is one that I've been trying to watch every chance I get at work. I'm trying to sneak a peek or look online, look somewhere to watch the game.
Of course. Known as the granddaddy of all conference tournaments.
Oh, yeah. The other night I was watching the UConn-Syracuse game that went to 6 overtimes, which is still my favorite NCAA regular season game ever. I mean, they played again today. Yeah, they played again today. 58-55, a very close game. UConn, had a chance to win it. They didn't. Syracuse is moving on. But even the game before against West Virginia, UConn, that was just an incredible game. I think they're both tournament teams. I'm getting the sense that UConn's going to make it. Even though they lost that game,
you're believing the hype.
They look like a tournament team. Nice. Like when you watch them, they're competitive. I don't know if it's the Big East or the schedule or what it is, but I'm starting to get swayed. And the other thing
know what it is? Calhoun.
Calhoun's back.
Thank you.
Calhoun is finally back. The big dog is back. He's there to lead the team.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah, and it feels like it's his time again. I don't know if they're going to have someone like Kemba, but it feels like they're going to be ready.
How many teams do we see coming out of the Big East? It's been from 7 to 10 to 9.
Where you're going to have Syracuse, Marquette,
Ding.
Notre Dame,
Ding.
Cincinnati is there on the borderline. They won today, though. They beat Georgetown. That's a good win, so they're probably going to be in.
Okay.
That's 4. Georgetown's in.
Okay. You're at 5.
Louisville's in.
6.
That's where I kind of draw the. Oh, and West Virginia.
7.
Okay. After that, South Florida is the most questionable team right now. I think they're on everyone's bubble, mostly because good record in the conference, but who did you beat to get there?
Does Mr. Jordan's son still play for USF?
I'm not sure. I know he did last year.
Yeah. They've kind of transferred around.
It's going to be very, very close. Seton Hall was on the bubble. They're totally out. They're out for sure.
Goodbye.
So it's going to be South Florida is the most bubble-licious team right there. So it could be 7. I could see them legitimately taking 5. I can see them taking 5 and saying, look, you just didn't do it. Yeah, I can see him taking 8 too if South Florida gets in.
Definitely.
Moving on to the Big Ten.
All right, so now I heard this today, Andrew, and this was interesting to me, that the Big Ten rated, as far as ratings go and as far as RPI and all the numbers that you crunch every day, this is the top-rated conference in the country this year.
It pretty much has been since the beginning of the season. It's mostly because the depth. So to start the season, we all thought, all right, Ohio State was the best team. Well, it turns out in the regular season, they finished in a 3-way tie for first place with Michigan and with Michigan State. Michigan State, I have a feeling that they're Draymond Green, a.k.a. Day-Day. That's his nickname, Day-Day.
Okay, Day-Day.
You
think Izzo calls him Day-Day?
Yeah, I'm sure he does. So you're looking at that team. He's probably the conference player of the year. That's probably the team right now that's heading in with the most confidence. So you look at them, Ohio State, Michigan. Then you also have Wisconsin, who always makes the tournament.
Sure.
Indiana, who had a phenomenal season, in conference and out of conference. They have wins against Kentucky. They also beat Ohio State, and I'm pretty sure they beat. There's one other team that they beat too. That's I think was the number 1 seed at one point.
Yeah, they beat Michigan State.
They
beat one out of the top 5.
So I mean, that's a
3 out of the top 5.
That's a pretty impressive resume.
Is Indiana still in the tournament?
Yeah, they are. They play tomorrow at 2 against Wisconsin.
Can you imagine if they win it?
Yeah. Well, the team that everyone's talking about, and I pretty much, it's over. It's officially over. I don't know if Gons has the swan song over there or like the taps for him to play it, but because it's officially over for this team. That's Northwestern. So if you got some sort of pain or something over there, Gons.
Oh, he's got pain.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah, Northwestern, you're not making the tournament again.
Oh.
Dude, they lost today to Wisconsin.
Oh.
You lose to Wisconsin by 7 points. You had to have that game. They had to at least get themselves to the game against Michigan and maybe win the game against Michigan to make it in. They're officially out. There's no more worrying. Just rip off the Band-Aid. It's over.
Michael Wilbon, J.A. Adonde, and the rest of the ESPN, Northwestern, Greenberg, all you guys.
Jeff Erickson, my homeboy, yeah.
Salute.
It's
but
over, dude.
it ain't
Sorry.
happening.
Yeah, it's
the streak
over.
lives on, though. Hey, look at the bright side. The streak lives on.
Well, you know who else the streak's going to live on for is Illinois, because they're not going to make the tournament as well. They're probably going to.
Where's Bruce Weber?
I don't know. Bruce Weber might be coming to a school near you.
High school near you?
I don't think so, but he might be coming to a school near you because they got beat by Iowa, and that's just, you can't lose to Iowa and expect to make the tournament. They were already in turmoil. It's pretty much over for them. So we're looking at tournament teams: Michigan State, Ohio State, Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana. That
5, 6, maybe.
I might have said Northwestern in the past, but no. Iowa, no. Illinois, no. Minnesota, no. Purdue, yes. So 6.
Okay.
6. That's probably about right.
So between the Big East and the Big Ten, you could have 14, 16. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's go Big 12.
Big 12.
Right
This
here at
one's
home.
been great.
Hey, wait. First and foremost, shout out. We normally don't shout out on Thursdays, but shout out to Baylor for those uniforms today. I don't know. You guys.
Oh, no.
working
Those are
today.
terrible.
Oh, those are awesome. Did you see, Bud? Did you see Baylor's uniforms today?
They look like they work for a highlighter company. They look like they stole their uniforms from Oregon.
When wifey says, "Ooh, I love those," that's when you know.
And then she couldn't tell if those were bicycle riders or what they were. They had all that reflector yellow on.
Oh, absolutely.
Who wears? Hey, who wears reflector yellow?
Night runners.
Guess what? Hey, Bud, they won. They won.
That is true. They did win.
There you go. All right, let's talk
And
about
they
the
beat
Big 12.
Kansas State. That's a big win for them too,
Okay.
because Baylor was sort of trending in the wrong way. I think if Kansas State had won that game, they could have solidified their seed. But Kansas State right now is totally in. They've already beaten Baylor earlier this season and beaten Missouri as well, so they're in. Texas A&M beat Oklahoma. They're gonna play Kansas. Well, they actually played Kansas today. That's Kansas already on to the next round. This Kansas Baylor game. Kansas needs to win this game. Kansas pretty much.
You know why?
Number 1 seed.
Well, that and Baylor already beat Kansas earlier in the year.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing is, this is in Kansas City, Missouri. It's obviously not Kansas, Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting to see if Missouri can make it also to the championship, if they can carry that momentum of the home crowd with them. They're going to play, they actually beat Oklahoma State today. The biggest game in this whole bracket, though, Adam, is Texas versus Iowa State tonight at I think it's 8:30. Should be starting up soon.
That's right.
If Texas loses this game, they are not in.
Toast.
They're done. It's a win-get-in scenario. Because if they win and then they lose to Missouri, understandable,
Yeah.
So, but if they lose to Iowa State, it's over.
Missouri's in. Kansas is in.
Yeah.
Baylor's in.
Iowa State, I think, is in.
Okay, that's 4.
Kansas State is in.
Iowa State's in even if Texas beats them tonight.
It's sort of a win. It's sort of one of those wrestler, lose and get out of town. One of those like loser leaves town sort of situations. Iowa State's the 3 seed, but you don't feel as confident about them as you do Kansas State. So I would say loser walks, winners in.
Good night. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be trying to watch and getting a little, piece of my eye on one of these games.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll be well into the second half by the time we go off air at 10 p.m.
Pac-12, This is real simple. This is real simple.
Well, that's good because we've got a couple minutes till break.
Real simple. If you win the whole thing, you're in. If you don't, you're not.
How about your boys Washington today? Great performance for the president.
You're not in. You're not in. It's simple. I can't say. I think Washington still might get in, maybe through the back door, because they won the regular season title.
Better.
But you know what? The only way you feel comfortable when you're in the Pac-12 if you're in is if you win the whole thing.
That was the one team that you said, okay, Washington should be good.
But didn't I tell you there was going to be one team that was going to end up in the championship that no one knew about?
And who's that?
I said I didn't know. I said it could be an Oregon State. It could be a Stanford.
The First Lady's brother himself, Mr. Robinson.
Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson at Oregon State.
So
Nike basketball on Twitter was going crazy because of their win today.
The last one is the SEC. And the SEC, Kentucky is pretty much theirs to lose. I think they're going to get in. Tennessee surprisingly ended up with the number 2 seed in this. If they win a couple games here, Adam, they could make it in the tournament. I think Vanderbilt's in, Florida's in. After that, Mississippi State is probably in, but who knows? And Alabama and Florida. Alabama, who knows?
It's Kentucky's world. We're just living in it.
It's really them, then Vanderbilt, and then really no one knows it all. So,
yep.
I look for Kentucky to win it all.
We'll see what Calipari does this year.
Yep.
Hey, if you guys want to call in at 713-212-5790 and tell us what you're most looking forward to in this year's NCAA tournament, Get in right now on the Silverleaf Ghost Pepper hotline at 713-212-5790. And when we get back, we're going to talk about the mid-majors and some of the players to watch for as we get into the real madness in the next week or two, Andrew. You guys stick around right here on Sports Rap Live.
Wait a minute.